This is Good Morning Mumbai with Hrishikesh.
Colin Ski is here, the YouTube sensation. What's up, yo?
How are
doing,
you,
buddy?
I'm
good to see you. You're a lot taller than what I see you on YouTube. Yeah, do you get that a lot?
Yeah, no, people. I'm 6'4", so a lot of people are really surprised when they meet me because on camera you can't really tell how tall someone is. So
yeah, totally, man. This is huge. You're here for the YouTube Fan Fest, and I imagine that India has really hit you in the face. You can either love us or you can leave us.
Oh,
so
my
gosh!
gosh.
What was your thought when you got off the plane? The first thing.
I gotta say, I like you said, you can either love us or leave us. I love you guys. Like I love India so much. I'm having the time of my life. This is really my first time because I've been to Canada, I've been to the UK, but this is my first time really in like a fully different culture, and I am loving it. Like we've been doing street magic. We've seen just gone all over Mumbai, just really filming a lot of areas and doing a lot of content and just really being able to experience the culture. And I am having the time of my life. Like I think low key the driving part is my favorite part of this entire experience. It is something else.
And whereabouts in the US are you from?
I'm from Los Angeles, California.
And just a hop, skip, and jump away from Hollywood.
Yeah, right in the middle of Hollywood. So now it's fun to be kind of in the heart of Bollywood here.
Yeah. So when did this all start off? When do you think you'd be doing this crazy, wild thing, which has millions of kids hooked on to it around the world, and might I say even adults, man? So
yeah.
How early did you start?
Well, I started doing magic when I was 12 years old, and then there's a TV show in the U.S. called America's Got Talent, and so that show found me, and they're the number one TV show in the summer, and so I was actually the first magician to ever become a finalist on that show, and then after that I went on tour with an artist named Demi Lovato, doing 10 to 15,000 people a night in arenas across the U.S. and Canada, and then about 2 years ago I really started my YouTube channel and really started kind of going, well, what if I could create a YouTube channel and just do crazy fun videos, and it's been a wild ride. The first year I went from 100,000 to 1 million subscribers, and then last year I went from 2 million subscribers, 10 million subscribers, bringing in 160 million views a month. So it's been, yeah, and it's one of those things to where it's all happened so fast, but it's really, really fun. And the fact that there's an international audience, like the fact that I'm here on the streets and there's fans recognizing me and like we're getting mobbed, like it's blowing my mind.
Well, I have to say this, Demi Lovato was here on tour with Jay-Z and Coldplay in November in Mumbai, and she was sitting in the same chair as you. Lovely girl.
Oh, Demi's amazing.
How can you not tour with her and fall in love with her? Just saying. Those must have been fun days, man. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Well, that was like my first time, of course, ever doing concerts of that size. Yeah. And Demi's amazing. And she was basically the one who brought me on tour. So very, very grateful for her. But yeah, no, she's an incredible artist. And I'm very happy that I got to tour with her.
Like all shows in the US, like we have Indian Idol, which is our version of American Idol, which are official licensed franchises. We've also got India's Got Talent. And there's some really crazy stuff that happens on there. Fire eaters and things like that.
Oh, wow.
So America's Got Talent really obviously must have been the one platform that catapulted you to stardom.
Oh, absolutely.
It's always easier when you have a base like that, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Who were the judges on yours, man?
We had Howard Stern, Heidi, Mel B, and Howie Mandel. So it was
Howard's a nasty piece of work on radio. Did he get under your skin?
No, luckily he was a huge fan, and he's actually one of the ones who championed me kind of all the way throughout the show. And I think that was a crazy experience because it was 6,000 people live in the audience at Radio City Music Hall in New York City, and then 10 million people watching at home. And so there was a lot of pressure because usually magic is all done pre-taped, whereas I was having to do it live. Wow. And so that was kind of another level of pressure. Like if one wrong camera angle or one wrong something, it could all go wrong. So it was a lot of pressure, but I'm really happy with how it turned out.
And your magic didn't have anything to do with slime, which is what you use, and gum and things like that?
Yeah.
Was it card tricks? What was it like? Yeah.
So the magic that I was doing was some close-up magic, I did social media incorporated magic, which like I'm really passionate about social media. And so yeah, that's where if you look at my channel now, it's a lot of just crazy, wild, fun stuff that you wish you could do. So I've filled a pool with slime, like 10,000 pounds of slime in my backyard. We literally had to replace the entire backyard because the slime, just note to self, it ruins the backyard completely. So I've done that. Just a lot of crazy fun stuff that it's basically all the stuff that I wish I could have done as a kid. I now get to do and then post it online.
And you have a partner in crime and rhyme, which is Devin, your brother. Is he with you here in India?
Yes, yeah, my brother's here with me in India.
Awesome,
he's going to be joining me on stage for the YouTube Fan Fest concert. So he produces music, and yeah, no, he unfortunately wasn't able to join me for this interview, but yeah, no, he's here and he's having a blast as well.
He's kind of like your wingman, man. If I could say that in YouTube terms, it's quite cool because you got to have that partnership going, right? He allows you to play center stage, and he's still there when he wants to take the piss out of you sometimes.
Yeah, no, my brother's amazing. He's super, super talented, and we're best friends in real life as well. So it's so much fun that we get to do everything together and hang out and even like travel to India. And so yeah, no, we're best friends and just we're both having a blast.
Collins Key, ladies and gentlemen, and I have to ask you, can you do a magic trick for me here?
Yeah, we might be. You want to try something?
Let's do it.
All right, I don't know how well it would translate onto on radio, but
which is why we're taping it.
We're taping it. Hey! All right, so we'll try this.
Let's do it.
So what we're gonna do?
So all you guys who are listening to this radio broadcast, listening to us online across the nation, www.onecast.in, numeral 1cast.in, as well as 94.3 in Mumbai on your radio sets. You can catch us on video right now, only if you're not driving. Statutory warning: if you're in the back seat of a chauffeur-driven car or in a radio taxi, home, office without a radio set, then we're live on facebook.com/radio1.mum, radio1.mum. Here we go.
All right,
come on,
so
let's do it.
We're gonna do something here. This is first of all, people don't know that there's one bad card in every deck, and that's the Jack of Diamonds.
Yeah, the Jack of Diamonds.
You got to watch out for it. Very, very bad card. I'll leave this over here. We'll get back to that in a moment. Yeah. So what I want you to do is I want you to just say stop for us whenever you want.
Yeah. Stop, Collins.
Do you want to stay right here?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Take it out. And it doesn't matter if I see it. You can show it to everyone. You can tell everyone the name of it. Here, it's fine if I see it as well. You can say it out loud.
Okay. It's the Ace of Diamonds, ladies and gentlemen.
The Ace of Diamonds. Okay, so what I want you to do is I want to make sure that this Ace of Diamonds is a one of a kind.
Is a one of a kind.
Yep. So take the marker and just sign right there. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go Hrishi. Okay, that's me. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So now we've got your signature on here. And the reason we do that is because there's now no other Ace of Diamonds like this in the entire world. This is one of a kind. So I'm also going to sell this on eBay after I'm done as well. But have some fun. So
get exactly one person to buy, which is my mom.
So here we go. Shout out to your mom, by the way. Yeah. So we'll take this right here, the Ace of Diamonds, and I'll put the Ace of Diamonds in the middle of the deck. So we'll put it right about here. And then we're going to take the Jack of Diamonds, the bad card. And this Jack of Diamonds is going to find your ace in the middle of the deck. So watch this right here. Hold out your hand for me.
Yep.
Other hand on top of it.
Okay.
Other hand on top of the deck.
Yeah.
And then watch. Yep. That Jack is going to go through the deck. Done. Take your hand off. And see, that Jack is actually going to be able to find one card. So we go through. I said this is a pretty bad card. And the reason is because the way it finds it actually tears a piece out of one card on the deck. You can see that.
Mamma mia.
And there was one card that you chose and you signed it.
Yeah.
Put it back in the deck. Let's see. The one card you're signed.
Ace
of Diamonds.
You should be in that movie, man. What is it called? With all the magicians together?
Oh, yeah.
You'll make a lot more money.
But here's the crazy part, though, because what happens when you eat something? Where does it go?
It goes into your digestive system, in your intestine, in your stomach. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. This is a bad card, so let's see. It seems like it almost ate a piece. So look at this. If I take this card like this, watch, and tear it, can you see that?
Yeah.
Look at that. In the middle of this card, there's a piece. I want you to reach in.
Oh my God, this is the missing piece.
Yeah.
The missing piece of my autograph card. I'd be damned. Thank you, Collins. Now
Absolutely.
that your magic skills have been tested.
Yeah, exactly.
So how does it work with the ideas? Do you just wake up one fine day, roll out of bed and say, okay, let's do this slime versus real food thing. Let's do this, creating stuff with pancakes. Let's do the gum.
Yeah.
How do these ideas come? Who's thinking of them most of the time? Do you have a crew or is it just the two of you?
Well, actually, it's awesome because our fans actually give us a lot of the ideas for videos. I think that our fan base is very much a part of us creating the videos, and they're in the comments. Like if you look at the comment section, I get over 100,000 comments on videos of fans just suggesting new stuff for us to do and wanting us to see stuff. And we actually feature our fans in our videos and going like, hey, look, these people, they're the ones who suggested that we do filling a pool with slime. And so we're actually featuring and shouting out fans a lot because a lot of times they're the ones who are telling us what they want to see. And so it's really us just kind of enacting the crazy ideas that they have as well. So.
And you get mobbed when you go into shopping malls where kids just see you. And
it gets.
What's the average age of the Collins Key fan?
Well, that's what's crazy is that it goes anywhere from like the hardcore ones are like 8 years old to 24 years old, but it really stretches well beyond that because a lot of the parents will watch with their kids as well. So it really spans kind of all demographics, which really kind of that was something that was surprising for me. And even while I've been here, there's been a lot of fans who've been coming up. Some are like 40-year-old guys, and like it's really just kind of across the spectrum.
In terms of food habits, do you have allergies? Do you have stuff? Because lots of times you're eating some strange stuff there, Collins.
Yeah, no, we eat some weird foods. We've done videos where we do weird food combinations, and Oh man, we put some funny stuff together. You probably should never put those two ingredients in the same bowl. We did Skittles and hot sauce. That was terrible. Like, it just burned your taste buds, and just it was a bizarre texture. But yeah, no, we've eaten a lot of really crazy foods. The sour foods, those are the worst, because those, your tongue, I've had my tongue actually bleeding after certain videos because it was so sour, and it gets intense. But the fans, they love to see our reaction to us eat. I am not good with sour or spicy foods, so.
It's not as though you're just whipping out your iPhone and doing these videos. Now it's really structured. There's a lot of great production. I love the way the graphics comes on. You know, there's thunder coming out of the pancakes and things like that. So how big is the crew? Is it just Devin and you and a couple of other blokes, or is it larger?
Yeah, no. So I think that's what's cool is that it's myself, my brother. We have a couple other people on our team, and it's really small, and we get to really kind of, like, we're involved in every part of the process, doing notes on the video and making sure that we get the edit the right way we want it. And so it really is a small thing, but we're just really lucky to be surrounded by talented people. But that's the fun part about YouTube, is that there's no one in the way of the vision that I have for a video and what I want to have created, and the audience. Like, there's no TV executive going, no, I don't like this, or it's literally my ideas straight to the audience. So,
and how many cameras would you have on an average day of shooting with Devin and you at your table doing your thing?
So usually we have 2 cameras. Sometimes we even have 3 cameras, where we have one camera on a tripod in front of us, we have one person on a handheld camera, and then we have one camera above us filming the action. And so yeah, it can be like 3 camera shoots, and so it's almost like shooting sometimes basically it's almost like shooting like an episode, or like a TV episode, except because it's my videos are anywhere from like 15 to 25 minutes long, so it really is like shooting a full episode for what we do.
Come on now, YouTube tips for all those amateurs. Did you start off with a 3 camera setup? No. You probably just started off with your phone. So all those young people out there who just want to become YouTube sensations, what are the tips that you can give?
So first thing is, the equipment doesn't matter. And it's really one of those things where good content stands out. If, like, for me, I'm confident that if we were to switch to shooting our videos on an iPhone, it would still be the same quality that we're looking for, because it's really the content stands out. And so number one would be just find out what you're really passionate about, videos you really love to make, and then really focus in on that. And don't try to chase what's currently popular. Don't try to do that. Really focus on what you love to do. And for me, for instance, the content that I love to do when I started wasn't popular on YouTube, but because people could sense my enthusiasm for what I was doing, they started picking up on that, and now it's actually one of the biggest content categories on YouTube. So,
and man, with so many platforms, I mean, Facebook's pushing their lives, and Insta's pushing their lives, and YouTube's got a good thing going. So how does this work? So Collins does videos on YouTube and uses the other platforms to promote that, or is there a process now that you become a worldwide sensation?
Yeah, so basically the way that I look at it is that each platform really needs to be its own thing. And so the way I use YouTube is I produce full, basically like episodes, full like TV episodes for my YouTube channel. For my Snapchat, it's very much behind the scenes, very much day in the life, to where I'm just going around and showing what's around. I've been doing a lot of Snapchatting while I've been here in Mumbai, and same thing with Instagram. Instagram's a little bit more just kind of snapshots of like highlight moments, to where we've gotten a lot of great videos and a lot of great photos here in Mumbai that I'm posting on my Instagram right now. And so each platform has its own kind of ecosystem and its own reason why people like to consume content on there. And so that's kind of the way I look at it, is that each platform has its own special, unique way that I do content.
That's actually interesting, because you find a lot of people who would just take Instagram videos straight up and try and put that on YouTube, and it looks really odd.
Yeah.
Because it's not landscaped and things like that. So your advice would be treat each platform differently. Don't do the same stuff and try and push it across everywhere, right?
Yeah, and that was something I learned early on, is that if someone's going to follow you on YouTube, on Instagram, on Twitter, on Snapchat, and if you're posting the same thing on all of those different platforms, then people are going to go, well, why do I have to follow him on all of these different platforms? I'll just follow him on one. Whereas if you're posting unique content on each platform, it's going to make people go, oh, wow, if I follow him on Twitter, I'm going to get different stuff than when I follow him on Instagram, and different stuff when I follow him on YouTube. And so it really allows people to just engage with your content more.
Wow. The mainstream TV guys have come calling. I saw a video of you on Disney Channel, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, that was crazy. We got to Disney Channel approached us and basically said, hey, we want you to create 5 weeks of content for our TV network. And so that was really, really unique, because we got to take kind of the essence of what we were doing on YouTube, but then really polish it up and do like an actual TV version of it. And like, that's where it's starting to get fun, is the crossover between the digital and the traditional, and it's all content, and everyone's looking for audience and eyeballs. So
man, do you still live with your folks, with your mom and dad? They would be complaining. Sometimes things get messy in there.
Yeah, no, I'm very very, very fortunate that I have an extremely supportive family. My dad's actually here with us as well, and he's a part of the whole thing. My mom is so bummed she wasn't able to come because my mom's actually the one who's been wanting to visit India for about like 10 years now or more. Like she's been always talking about visiting India and stuff, and so we were so bummed she wasn't able to come. But we're gonna be coming back here again a lot, and especially soon. But yeah, so the whole family's involved. Still live at home with my parents, and my dad. Secret fun fact: he's a lot of times the one who actually cleans up all the videos and stuff, and he is a master at cleaning things up. It is incredible.
Wow, that is so cool. And haven't the movie folks come calling, man? Do they want you to be in a movie, in like a Hollywood movie?
Yeah, so I can't say too much right now. Yeah, no, but it's one of those things to where just extremely grateful to be kind of where I'm at right now and to have kind of the opportunities coming, and it's very humbling, and I'm super, super excited for the future.
Everybody follows Kolinski, but who do you follow, man?
That's interesting. So I follow my brother, Devin. Okay. He does killer content. Yeah, my brother is great. And then like I have some friends I've done collabs with that I follow, and like there's one guy he does like an animal channel, and I follow. It's pretty diverse in the different people that I follow. So yeah.
Now, who are your heroes? Who are people that you grew up really following and saying, wow, I want to be like them? Sporting heroes, movie icons, people otherwise.
Will Smith is a huge hero of mine.
Hey, I got to interview him. He was here 2 months ago for Bright.
Really?
He was here with Joel Edgerton. What a man.
Yeah, and it was crazy. It all kind of came full circle because I was actually speaking at a YouTube Creator Summit in May of last year, and no one knew who's going to be talking. So I did my talk, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, by the way, the person headlining this whole event is Will Smith," and I was like, "What?" So I actually got to meet Will Smith and get a photo with him, and it was at a YouTube event where he was talking to 120 of the top creators. But that was kind of a surreal moment to be able to meet him.
So, I got so conscious, I started fumbling with my mobile phone, and he's so sweet. He picks it up and he does a selfie, and I was so freaked out, I forgot where to look. So I'm looking somewhere. He was looking at screen. So it turned out to be really fun, and but yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Man, this has been fun. Kolinski, thank you for rolling by. All the best, and hope to see you back again, man.
Thank you so much. Cheers. By the way, you did your research, by the way. I'm very impressed.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely,
cheers.
man. Yeah. Thank you so much.